Welcome to the SoberQ podcast.
Hi, my name's Cath, and my question is, how do I know I'm an alcoholic? Well, to be honest, I didn't even know what an alcoholic really was until I came into the rooms of AA. My concept of an alcoholic was someone who was down and out, who sat on the park bench, with a bottle of booze, brown paper bag, swigging away. I didn't know that an alcoholic could be, a person like myself who worked, who had friends, who paid the bills, and it was really quite high functioning. But for many years I tried to moderate my drinking because it was getting, it was getting a bit out of control. I just found that, I just couldn't moderate. I could go to places and say that I'm just going to have one or two, but never was I ever able to have one or two. And I would always end up, having, coming out blind again, or I'd be at home and I think I'd have one or two after work, and it never ever worked out that way. And I even, and I could swear off, with great, with great willpower and strength, I could actually stop drinking. The problem was I couldn't stay stopped, and it didn't matter how hard I tried, and I didn't even need a reason to pick up again. And that was the thing that was so confusing and so baffling to me, is that I could swear off, I could absolutely, promise myself that I was never going to drink again, and suddenly I'd find myself, whether it was days or weeks later, with a drink in my hand. There could have been a lot of times where, I would find justification for picking up that first drink, with that drink, to start drinking again. But there was other times where it was almost like an out-of-body experience. I would just pick up that drink. And I found out in the rooms of AA that, alcoholics, at times are without defence against the first drink. It doesn't matter how hard we try, it doesn't matter how strong our willpower is, and that was certainly my case. Without something to intervene, to give me that defence against the first drink, which is what I have found in AA, I was unable to stop and stay stopped. The cycle of addiction talks about, the two parts of alcoholism, which is the physical allergy, which gives me an unquenchable thirst. As soon as I pick up that drink, I need more alcohol. I need more and more. I don't break out in hives. I don't get a swollen throat or anything like that, but I need more. I need to drink more. And the second part of alcoholism is the mental obsession, which precedes the physical allergy. That's which, I'm consumed by thoughts of just drinking, and they don't even need to be conscious thoughts. But I certainly found that, my life was consumed for many, many years. My head was consumed with thoughts of drinking. How am I going to drink? Where am I going to drink? Do I have enough? Am I going to run out? All that sort of stuff. How am I going to hide it? And it went the other way. When I had stopped drinking, I'd keep reminding myself I'd stopped. It's because I process alcohol differently. I've got that physical allergy and that mental obsession, and that's what makes me an alcoholic.
If you would like to share your experience on a recovery question, visit the SoberQ podcast website at soberq.com. Thanks for listening.